is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Yellow Jackets will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Davis. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Duke's offense will have the football first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite
Turning it on! Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Davis. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
You know, zone blitzes are so hard to identify if you're a quarterback, and sometimes there's small indicators that can give it away. Maybe it's a defensive end standing up in a two-point stance. Maybe it's DBs piggybacked over top of each other in coverage. But if you don't see it, you might get hit in the back of the head.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Caught in the backfield, it's Kramer. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. So Georgia Tech's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Going to swing it on second down. They get to him as he throws. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Runs through the tackle.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with third and long. So we'll see on this next.
Lofts one high indeed. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Hunt is in the air. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. It'll be 3rd and long. Give to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Devils are marching down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Might as well stick with him. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Trying play action. Throws toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. And sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They'll go back to work trying to get something going after a couple of punts the first 2 times they've had it. Quick strike complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick handoff. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. Spins away from the defender. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to sneak it. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. On the ride. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Back to pass. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the missed connection on 3rd down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Good right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Snagged out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Blue Devils in a good spot here with second and short. Using his legs, it's Clay. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Looking to throw for it. Finds the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. With the catch, it's Thomas. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Complete. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Yellow Jackets are facing 3rd and inches. He'll go to the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Reads it, fires complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Yellow Jackets back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. He leaves it with his back. Slithers into space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Yellow Jackets, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. High the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the lone running back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American Fellas. Let's show you what's going down. West Virginia is just getting torched right now. And Mountain Mama, I didn't see that coming. It's one game. Look, I know that, but this one has to hurt. They're trailing by 28 to Miami. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking for a gap. It's Clay. Picks up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Davis. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. And the Blue Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. Makes the grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Booker. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the flats at Bobby Dodd Stadium.
The Blue Devils will kick it away to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to the back.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Thomas. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
On the play. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Under fire. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. All wideouts, no backs. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Booker. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. On the ground, it's Clay. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And the Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That's reeled in. It's Clay. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover zero, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
He'll do it himself. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. To the air on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
The Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Second down, he'll throw it. The quick out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Got a man. It's Booker. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle. Bang, bang, bang. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run?
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Duke.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking down the middle. It's caught. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They're working that left side. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Hauls it in. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Clay. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. This drive has already drained more than 3 minutes off the... And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Michigan is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game. They're up by 30 over Minnesota. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on third down. And the Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They'll toss it to the left. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They'll move the wide receiver. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Isaac. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Get it out on the screen. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Power football with the run. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Booker. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that throwaway.
Makes the catch. It's Finley. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Blue Devils are flying down the field. Catch in the middle. It's Davis.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Blue Devils headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. It's complete to the left. At the 45 on its way. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout called by